Hey guys, this is Daniel. Been meaning to make this video for a while, but this is going to be Isle of the Cheetah by Hum, and it's going to be a complete tutorial in 2 parts. I'm going to upload the rhythm first because it's really important to learn before you get onto the lead stuff. So it's a pretty basic song, and I think you guys can get a really good handle on it. It's probably for beginners to, I would say, intermediate players. It's nothing really too difficult. So what you're going to do first is tune to drop D. Make sure your low E string's tuned down 1 step to that fine D note. And then the intro is super simple because it's basically just a bar chord on the 3rd fret of the D, A, and D strings. And then your ring and pinky finger are going to play the high B and E. And then you're going to keep that formation going up into the 8th and 10th frets. So it's going to sound like this. And then there's going to be a little interlude in the intro where you do play those 2 chords, but after you're done, you're going to go from 3-5 to 5-7, 7-9, and it's going to be on the A and D strings. So it's going to sound something like this. Moving on to the distortion, it's the exact same chords as the ones you learned in the intro, except you're going to drop your top 2 fingers from the 5th fret and just focus on the bar chords on the lower 3 strings. Go down to the 1st fret, do a few chugs. Go back from the 3rd, go to the 8th, down to 3rd, 8th, just like the intro. Simple. And you're going to use that same interlude that I taught you earlier too. Super easy to implement into the song. It's right there. You can listen to it all laid out for you. It's going to sound a little something like this, and it really sounds nice with the distortion on. So now you're going to get into the first pre-chorus and chorus. And the pre-chorus is going to be on your 10th, 12th, and 14th frets. And it's going to be a little bit of the alternation between the 12 and 14 while you're sliding up from the 10. I know it sounds like a bit of a mouthful and a little bit too much to take in, but trust me, it's really easy. And it sounds a little bit something like this. I'll play it slow. And after that, you're going to get into the chorus, where you're going to slide up from the 12th to the 13th fret, and you're going to have your ring and pinky finger engaged on the 15th fret and make that little power chord formation. It sounds badass. Down to 8 and 10, 5 and 7. 7, 9, 10, 12, 3 and 5. And then you're going to do those chugs and go back to the 3rd fret. And that's the first verse. Now this next part I'm going to teach you is basically just a variant of what I taught you in the intro, except it's going to utilize the 1st fret as opposed to the 3rd, and it's going to lead right into the bridge. So with your distortion on, it's going to sound a little bit something like this. It's going to be 1, open, 1, 8. So let me demonstrate that for you. Lots of really powerful downstrokes. Use those to the best of your advantage, and make sure to get your slide in between the 1st and 8th frets to really put a punctuation on the lushness of the chords that you're playing. So when you get to the bridge, it's just going to be a bunch of power chords that sound good with the solo that you're going to hear in the lead section. But for me, I'm just going to teach you to use some of these chords and just kind of go rapid fire with them. So I'll show you what I personally like to play. for that chord progression, whatever you want to call it, it's just bar my finger down on the 13th fret, middle finger on the G string on the 14th. And then it's just going to go to a regular power chord on the 13th and 15th frets. 15, 17, 17, 19, and that's as high as I go. And you can repeat that how many times you need to throughout the solo. It works. Whatever works for you. It's pretty much a fucking free-for-all, so just have fun with it. And after that, you're basically at the end of the song. It's the same chords that you learned earlier with bar chords on the 1st fret and the 8th fret, except this time at near the end of those chords, you're going to be sliding up to the 10th fret. And if you want to sound super good and be really cool, then you can just make a power chord like this, where your ring finger is engaged on the D string and your pinky finger is engaged on the G string. Get cute with that if you want to. But it's going to sound a little bit something like this. And that is Isle of the Cheetah by Hum, at least the rhythm section. So just let me know what you think, and I'll be back with that rhythm section as soon as possible. It's pretty intricate. It's more for intermediate players. But I feel like if you guys get this down, then you should be able to take on the lead section with minimal problems once you've really mastered the basis of this song. So give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. If you hate Hum, if you hate me, if you hate my fucking guitar, I don't care. Just don't be a dick in the comments section. Hope I helped. Have a good rest of your day.